think I'm streaming. I think that I'm streaming. Hello everybody. I've started the stream, I think. It should be playing. Let me check. Oh. There we go. It is starting. Awesome. It did pasta. What's up? Oh man. Whew. I've been working a lot. Ugh. This will be a good break from everything else that I was doing. I'm gonna wait before I make any kind of announcements or anything until there are more people here. But yeah, if you could see on the screen, there are stuff. Oh crap, I can hear myself. That's not good. Audio. There we go. Okay. That should not be showing. This should be showing. I'm alright. Really busy. Got a lot of interesting job offers recently that are really cool. I'm not used to that. But yeah, I'm doing great. What about you? Is there anybody else here? Nix, Lazu. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm probably wrong. I believe you were in here before at one point in time. Lily Bean. At least these were people that were in here before, but this was a while before. Victoria Ramirez. Lots of fun stuff. Let's see. Ah, you're up to 1K subscribers. That's pretty good. Good for you. Why does it look like it's cut off? Is it cut off because I'm cut off? That's what it was. Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, please don't break on me. Just gonna doodle a bit while I'm waiting for everybody to show up. For people to show up. Once more people get in here, we can get this thing underway. What is this thing that we're gonna be getting underway? I really don't know. I mean, I have a couple of ideas, but nothing that are set in stone. Oh man. So, like always, there's a bit of a lag in me seeing your comments and responding to them. I don't know why. It's probably because what you hear is long after I've said it, so yeah, that's a thing, and it's dumb, but it is a thing. Okay, little bird thing. I don't know what this thing is. Should I give it a beak? I think I should give it a beak. I think it deserves a beak. That's not a beak. Let's see here. Give it a nice little whatchamathinger. Whatchamathinger! Alright. Okay. So. Wow, not a lot of people commenting on it in this live stream. I'm used to seeing so many people commenting. Maybe they all got bored. Maybe they all got bored. It's too bad. Oh well. And then do this thing. I did just post all the things to the internet. I'm used to seeing. More people in here. Oh no. Okay. Do-do-do. I used to be bad at drawing stick figures too, so even now I'm still really bad. Like this is a terrible stick figure. Stick figures are actually really tough. I'm gonna draw a stick figure that is taking a weird stance. Give him a cowboy hat. Yeah. That'd be awfully nice, but you know, thanks. That'd be cool. I mean, I'm sure more will show up. I usually get quite a few in here. It might just be that they were waiting for it to start, and so they're not in here yet. And they're gonna flow in here slowly. Also, I did start 20 minutes early, so 20 minutes of me just doing my own thing is fine by me. I can live with stuff like that. Draw a little bit of the thing there, and a little bit of the thing there. Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I'm drawing it. I'm drawing it. I don't know why I'm in a sing-songy mood today. I'm just really in a weird sing-songy mood today. It's very strange. What is this thing? What am I trying to draw here? I don't know. Huh. Maybe it's a dog. Maybe I'm trying to draw a dog and I just don't realize it yet. Well, if it wasn't a dog, it is now. There we go. Look at that dog. There we go. Give it a nice little thing there. And bam, suddenly it's a dog. That's actually quite good for a dog that I don't usually draw dogs, so, you know. And no reference. I mean, that's something. Mixed with a flag? The Legend of Flag Dog. Yeah, it's Flag Dog. Hey Randomizer, what's up? I started a little early. And now I've been sitting in here with Dead Pasta just chatting and drawing this dog flag. That was such a brilliant idea. Such a brilliant idea. The Legend of Flag Dog. Hey Sebastian Cruz. I think that's your name. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Look at this dog. Look at this flag dog. I don't know that language. Jimena? I wish I knew how to pronounce that name. I don't. Yeah, we got this flag dog. Awesome. Oh no, you might need to refresh, Nix. You might want to try to refresh, because sometimes that works. Also, you might want to hit play as well. Some people forget to hit play. Totally Flag Dog. Who doesn't like Flag Dog? This was a suggestion or a a tangent offered by Dead Pasta there. Alrighty, here we go. We got that. Can I make a kitten with a top hat? I'm sure I can, but right now I'm working on this wonderful flag dog. So, and it's actually quite neat, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna finish it, and then I'll see if that's still something I feel like doing afterwards. Give it a nice. Oh, that's not gonna work out. Why is it not working? That was rude. Nice little cheekly things. All right, we got flag dog. I just might put this on a shirt. It's super funny. And even though I'm a horror enthusiast, and my store should generally reflect that, I have a potato on in my store. Oh, by the way, anybody who hasn't figured it out yet, take a look at this. Boop. There is a link in the description that will lead you to my store, and currently there's only one design available, but there is you know, there are two different shirts in my store with the Bob the Potato Bunny design. And yeah, I might go ahead and utilize. Oh, what did I do that? I might utilize this dog design for that, because it is quite a good design. I like it already quite a lot. This flag dog. We need a name for the flag dog, so let's give a flag dog. Flag dog. Flag dog. Hello. Oh my gosh, so many comments. Hello, Sebastian. Sebastian. I've been working on it, but people really wanted that potato design, so it's out there now. Ralph? We got a Ralph. Anybody else? Hi, cool crazy. I should just call you Guy, but whatever. To draw nice, all you have to do is you just have to do it. Just have to forget about whether you draw well or not, and just draw for the fun of it. And eventually you'll just like it. And to be honest, I don't exactly like draw a rock next to it. Well, you know what, cool crazy guy, and this is the only time I'll do this because of your rock antics. I will draw it jumping over a rock. How's that? Are you happy? Does that sate your rock lust? Alright, people are really liking Ralph, so I'm gonna go with Ralph. Ralph. Actually, there's only one suggestion of Ralph, so, you know, it's Ralph, the flag dog. And that was almost a suggestion by Dead Pasta. I already started doodling and then it just happened. Oh no, Marina! No! Alright, I'll catch you later, Marina. It's okay. If you're tired, you should sleep. I tell that to all kinds of people, and then I was sounding upset when you wanted to sleep. So, you know, get some sleep. Sleep is good. Oh no, cool crazy guy. It happens. It's okay. Every one of my streams is uploaded later, so that's okay. Wow, there's a lot of... Oh no, Nix! Is it really? Are you guys really having trouble with it? I'm gonna check my stuff and see if the stream is... No, it looks like it's okay. Elijah, you're just pressing a bunch of numbers and buttons. Let's try to actually say something. Because I can and will block you. I will block you almost immediately because I don't handle that stuff in my stream. I just get rid of it. So, you know. Just be warned. What? What are you talking about, Slender? Slender is not in any of my stories. I don't know what you're talking about. Jaden Bowles? Bowels? It's not bowels. It's bowls. I bet it's bowls. I have swag. It's okay, Elijah. It's okay. As long as you know, and I have let you know, it's okay. Ah, top 5's in here. Jaden is in here. Draw a kitten with a top hat. Alright, let's try this kitten with a top hat thing. Kittens have round faces, right? And then this cat is gonna have really cutesy ears so that I can fit a top hat on its head. Gonna give him this thing, gonna give him this, and now it looks like not a cat. Okay. So I think the way it has to go is like this. This is the way you do it. There we go. Dunk. And then you give it these things, and these things, and then dunk, and a top hat. Yeah! There we go. Nope, messed up. There we go. Draw. Alright, kitten with a top hat. I'm sure that says something about penguins, and since I don't know what it's saying, I'm not gonna say it. Can I draw that creepy grandma from one of my recent stories? Are you talking about the one where she's buried the kid under her stuff? Oh wait, what is wrong with this cat? It does not have eyes. Let's give it eyes. Let's give it eyes that are way too big and way too empty. And then we'll just do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. And then I will increase the size of my pen and do this. And all of a sudden, dun dun dun! I am a penguin? Oh, okay. That's good. I can't draw the grandma from that creepy story because that was a one-time thing and it actually came out really good. And I'm really surprised. I mean, I also don't remember what it looks like or how I drew it. So I'm kind of in the dark. Otherwise I would. It was a really good... You guys like that? No, I do not understand Spanish. At all. Fave story was the island one. Yeah. Actually, what was the myth? There was a Greek or Roman myth with where there was an island that was actually a living creature, and that was pretty amazing. I remember a lot of you are second timers, third timers, and even fourth timers. Yeah, Mr. Widemouth was a pretty good one. Alright. So let's see. So once again, my store is now open. You can see on the left-hand side the shirts. There's also a mouse pad. Just to let everybody know, it's there. Right now, there's only the one design because it took me a very long time before I get it. Hey, Olivia. Good to have you here with us. There's only one design, but I will be adding more over the week, and I'm hoping to get every single one of my pictures that are in my videos on as a design that you can put on many different things, shirts or all different things. The only problem with me doing that is that I would have to make it so that my name showed up on all the pictures, and that's a little difficult, but I'll get there. Yes, Randomizer, I remember you since the first time you showed up in the stream. You made a very, very, big impression. Oh no, there are people that know people in this stream. Titanium! Hello! Amy? Amy? That's a cool name. I like it even though I can't pronounce it. Alrighty, let's see here. What are we gonna do? Oh, right. We're going to do fun stuff. Alright, so when I was younger, when I was a little kid and I was, just, doodling in my classroom, I would always, one of the things that I would, I'm stumbling over my words because I didn't think of the way to describe this ahead of time. Jeff the Killer versus Slenderman? Slenderman, of course. That's not even a question. Of course Slenderman. There's no question about it. Jeff the Killer is apparently a normal human being who survived a lot of crap and is just crazy and a killer. Slenderman is unbelievably different, and he's like otherworldly, almost eldritch in a way. So, you know, there's no doubt about it. Slenderman would totally wreck Jeff the Killer. Yes, I am a gamer, Jaden. I am totally a gamer. I do not play games on my live streams, though, because I don't feel that it is... I just don't... I want to do something different. I don't want to be like all the other live streamers out there. I want to have my own thing here. I don't want to be, Somebody said in the chat to draw a baby T-Rex, so I'm giving a shot. Even though it's already failing miserably. Maybe it'll look better if I give it a tail? Nope. Now it looks like a cat. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, Parker's got it. So it is pronounced Amy. Okay, that's good. There are chats going on, and it's just... What is my favorite video game? I have a lot of favorite video games. Mostly they're just series and things, but there's so many of them that I really don't think I could remember a specific one. Right now, I'm having a lot of fun playing Honey Pop, which is not a PG game in any stretches of the mind, but it's fun. So that's what I'm playing recently. In fact, I don't know why people do playthroughs of it on YouTube. It's guaranteed to be a bit of work. I mean, wild. Buffy cheese. You have to say that. I know Buffy cheese, people. Buffy cheese is a friend of mine. I think. Dun dun dun. Unless it's an imposter. If it's an imposter, then that's no good. Then there's trouble. I have not played The Evil Within, but I don't think I would. I don't like the horror, and I hear that the idea is very, very derivative and just bad. And so, you know, I'm just really not interested in it. I am the worst at languages. Yes. I should draw a haunted mustache. Alright, so when I was younger, let me get on that. I drew the baby T-Rex. I drew this weird eye thing that I don't know where I was going with, but let me get back to when I was younger and what I used to do. When I was younger, when I had free time in class, I would draw normal everyday objects and then creepify them. I'm going to give you an example so that you guys can know what we're doing, but I'm going to do the example as soon as I'm done making this look like it's actually something instead of just a stupid non thing. There we go. There. Now I feel happy about that. That makes me happy. Alright. Draw an invisible woman. She's standing right there. And she is fully dressed, okay? I actually know I have a lot of Spanish speakers all over the place. And I wish I spoke more Spanish, but I don't. Alright, so when I was younger, I would take inanimate or non-threatening objects and I would creepify them. Wait, what? Okay. Like, for example, one of the things that I did when I was younger is I would draw a pie. And, of course, me being the young person I am, I didn't immediately think, oh, something inside the pie. I did something else with it. But I draw a neat pie, and then from the pie, I would make it creepy. I would creepify it. I would do something like this. I'd redraw the pan, and then I'd draw this thing. This is just super simplified because this is not one of the ones that we'll be doing, but we're going to be doing a couple of these because I'm nostalgic of all the stuff I used to do. And then I'd do this, and then I'd just give it this. It was stupid, but it in my head it was creepifying it because I was a child. But yeah, so that's the pie thing. Alright, so before I do that, I'm going to answer this question that somebody brought up. Were there any things that go bump that I liked, but did not think it was good enough for a video? Ooh, excuse me. But did not think it was good enough for a video. The way I work when I do my videos is I start with an idea. And this is probably really bad. This is probably the worst way to do any kind of writing at all. Is to start with an idea and then write it and then put it in a video. Okay? So my limit for when I'd stop, whether something went into the video stage or not, was right here. So if I ever thought they weren't very good, they never got past the idea stage. But if I ever wrote something, it would definitely be made into a video. Because that's just the way it is. That's just the way I do things. I don't know. It's probably the worst. But the story that that I wrote and then drew and put into a video that I didn't like, that was not included in the anthology. I don't know if any of you noticed, but there was a video of the first season's anthology of things that go bump, and it discluded one. Just hid it away because it was the Nook. I wanted the Nook to be something like a fairy thing, where fairies were actually a things that go bump creature and they were really, really evil and cannibals or something. But in truth, real fairies, some of them were cannibals, or fairies that mythological fairies, or sometimes were cannibals. So it didn't matter. It was just fairies, and the story was really bad. And I wanted to do something better with the art that I never did, and I just wasn't happy with it. So that's a story that what is a bouquet? A bouquet? You mean like a bouquet of flowers? As for stopping YouTube, I don't plan on stopping YouTube. Never stop doing YouTube. Yes, nope, never gonna. I'm gonna try to keep doing it for as long as I can. How did I decide to start a YouTube channel? Well, I was really poor. I had no cash. None. And I was getting by with very little, and I still am using the laptop that I started with, because I still haven't earned up enough to get a laptop yet that is worth it. So I decided to do YouTube, and I started out doing vlog type things about political issues, and then I realized all of a sudden that I know nothing about politics, and my opinions were pretty much everybody's opinions, and I was just like, you know what, I don't care, and I kept on doing that for a while until I saw a video, and I decided to take that style, and that's what happened. Alright, so what I would do is I'd take things when I was younger and I'd creepify them. I'd change them from something that wasn't creepy to something that was. What? That wasn't a things that go bump, Parker. That's not a bad idea, but it's not a things that go bump. Why am I drawing circles? Does anybody know why I'm drawing circles? I don't know. I don't know why I'm drawing circles. I'm just drawing circles. Leave me alone. Let me draw my circles. Let me draw this hole. This hole that's meant for me. I can't believe Steven Universe referenced the story. I forget the name of it. There are people in the chat that know, I'm sure, but I don't remember it, so whatever. That know the story I'm talking about. And there we go. A hole that's meant for me. It's my hole. Everybody thinks I should run for president, and I'm sorry. Draw Tiny Box Tim. Nope, not drawing Tiny Box Tim. Alright, so. Thanks. Thanks, Sturgio? There you go. Thanks, Buffy Cheese. BC. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, when I was younger, that's what I would do. And the only ones I really did it for was this pie thing. So, I wanted to see what we could do. I wanted to revisit that and do some more of those awesome, awesome art things. Uh, so if you guys have, draw you like one of my French. I don't have French girls, but sure, I'll draw Olivia, ruler of all ducks, like one of the French girls, while I'm waiting for people to suggest things. That's a fine idea. That's a fine idea. Let's see, like one of French girls. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yes. Now we got the shoulders. We get the waist. There. Ah. This is. Ah. Oh, man. What is it about ducks? I should shut up. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. And then the other arm goes down behind here so you don't see it. Then you got this butt. This butt. Extra big butt. Don't forget the loaf of bread. And then that waist is really small. I'm not good with drawing waists. Whatever. I'm still learning. And then you have the leg, which goes down here, and then the other leg, which goes up like that. And then the foot comes over this leg like this. And bam! I have drawn Olivia, the ruler of all ducks, like one of my French girls. Alright, so. Duck feathers. Alright. There's not gonna show any. She's looking away. Ah, I've gotta actually show that this is the back. Don't I? Yeah, I do. Which means I'm not done yet. So. There we go. There we go. That'll show you. It's the back of the duck. It's not the front of the duck. You're not gonna see anything. No way. Okay, so let's see. Somebody said cereal. And they've said cereal before, and I've kind of ignored them. So we're gonna creepify cereal here. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start out by drawing a normal bowl of cereal, just so that we can get an idea of the way things would look. Alright, normal bowl of cereal kind of has this oval thing there. Then it goes down, and you get this bowl shape. And I draw the bowl first so that I don't draw the cereal doing weird things that it shouldn't be doing, because cereal does not break the laws of physics and is not a reality warper. Let's see, what else here? Too much human, not enough duck. You're right! Alright, I'll change that. I'll fix that. I'll make this wings. Winged arms. Winged arms, because ducks. There we go. And then this one will also be wings. And then I'll give her, her or him, whichever. I don't know. You can't see any kind of evidence of what it is. A plume of stuff to. Uh-oh! I just erased some chunk of things I didn't want to. And there we go. And just so that I can satisfy children. Okay, there we go. Done. Let's see. New profile picture. It's the ruler of all ducks. It's amazing. You're not too late. Alright, so let's get back to the cereal thing. And then we put the cereal inside, and it's just a lumpy mess, because when you're drawing, you don't really need to draw much. You could draw a couple of these things. We'll call it Cheerios. And there we go. That's a cereal. And we'll put a spoon in it just because. And later I'll erase the spoon because that's probably a bad idea to put in here. So, I need to edit some preferences here because I'm having trouble seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. So, let's see here. Brush size. Yeah, that's what I want. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's helpful. Alright. Hey, Blaze. What's up? How about uncreepify a creepy thing? Maybe. Maybe I will. But first we're going to creepify this tasty bowl of cereal. Alright, now let's see. A couple of things that scare me about cereal is the thought that there might be something inside it. But that scares me about a lot of things, and I just realized that earlier today as I was putting on my shoes. And it's the inspiration of the upcoming things that go bump. So, you know, there's that. Oh, and yes, there will be an upcoming things that go bump. I've been sitting on a couple of ideas, and I've decided to go ahead with one because I can't wait. Let you guys wait. All right, so here we go. So now we have our bowl of cereal. Now we gotta creepify it. So this is a sexy bowl of cereal. Okay, maybe maybe the duck. Maybe the cereal is drawing the duck. We'll give it a little thing there. I'll put a paintbrush right here. There we go. The cereal is drawing the duck and stuff. Perfect. Amazing. Yes. That's great. The cereal is drawing the duck. There we go. Good. Perfect. Okay. Oh, that's great. Hello, Guadalupe's friends. All right. So, woo. All right. So now we gotta creepify this cereal. Oh no. Now we gotta creepify this cereal bowl because that's just the way it is. And like I said, I find cereal to be creepy if you think that there's something in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to enhance the size of this cereal bowl, and we might cut off a little bit, but that's okay because the thing that I'm gonna draw is gonna be needing a little bit more detail than a bunch of lumps inside of a cereal bowl. Okay, so we've got our cereal there. We gotta do the little mess of milk here that goes around the bowl. And sometimes milk does weird things and does a little bit of sticking to the side of the bowl because it's, you know, cereal. Put a couple of cereal nodes in here, and then we'll draw the thing that turns this cereal bowl creepy. And we'll give it a line. We'll give it a line. There we go. Awesome. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know. Oh, I did titanium? That's really great. I'm so glad I inspired you to draw. I'm so glad that this duck could help people in that way. Oh god, this duck is actually really funny. I like it. Maybe I'll redraw it and make it into a mouse pad just because it's funny. Since there are new people in here, I want to once again, before I continue the cereal drawing, I want to show off the shirts that are now in the Spreadshirt store in the description. They're a little bit. They're like $27. I tried to pull down the price as much as I could, but I need to get paid too, and I could have offered them for nothing extra, but I would really like to be paid for the design being used on a shirt and it being sold. So that's what's gonna happen. The text on the shirts, the "Oh no, not potatoes again," I designed that so that it could be changed by the viewers. So if you want it to say something else that isn't "Oh no, not potatoes again," you can. And I thought that was a little neat thing that I did, just to allow you guys to customize your own shirts. Because who wants a shirt that says "Oh no, potatoes again"? Oh, and if you do get a shirt and you post a picture wearing it or something, and you send it to my Twitter at TalesofTim, or you tag it in Tumblr with TalesofTim, no spaces, then, that'd be cool. Things that go bumped. Things that go bump. A ducked time. Turned the duck into his t-shirt. Eyeballs in the cereal. Olivia, you read my mind. That's what I was going to do. I was going to put eyeballs in the cereal. That was exactly where I was going with it. Brilliant. Brilliant. Everybody give Olivia a hand, because that is exactly where I was going with it. I mean, it actually is turning out not creepy, so I don't know if it was a good idea, but, it was the idea. I went with it. I'm still going with it. And then we draw the little mouth here, and we give it little teeny fangs. Alright, so that didn't turn out as creepy as I thought, okay? Maybe I want to do something like this. Maybe I want to give it a little leg or something weird sticking out of the cereal, and then we'll do another one over here sticking out of the cereal like this, and actually sticking out. Because spindly legs are really creepy. There we go. There we are. Perfect. So we got legs sticking out of the cereal. We got this weird cereal eyeball things. We got this nice duck. That's amazing. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, you guys can send suggestions in the descriptions all you want. Guadalupe, I did see your comment. And no, I didn't see your baby spider cat. I don't think you tagged it. Or sent it to my Twitter or whatever. But if you don't tag it, I'm not gonna see it. So be sure when you do something on Tumblr and you want me to see it, be sure to tag it with Tales of Tim, no spaces, no spaces. And if you want me to see it on Twitter, then you do at Tales of Tim, and I should see it. No spaces. And yeah, so if you want me to see anything, you can do that. Well, I looked for it. I didn't see it. I looked for it specifically. Alright, so let's see. Protein. Who wouldn't eat? Who wouldn't eat eyeball cereal? Here's baby hands. That's good. A gangsta potato? I already drew a potato. I already drew a potato. I'll have to look again, Guadalupe. I didn't see it, and that's strange. In fact, I'm going to take a look right now. I'm going to take a look right now. I can't see the chat, though, and I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, no, you can see that. Alright, I'm going to look right now because I didn't see it, and I wanted to see it. And, oh, look. Now there is something in there now, but I think that's my live stream thing. Let me see. Maybe it just didn't pop up for me. Maybe it did weird things and didn't pop up for me. Nope, it's not here. I think there was a mistake, and it did not tag it or something for you, because it's not even in the list of tags there. I'm sorry. Oh, you're leaving the randomizer? Don't leave. Oh, you're tired? Alright, go to sleep. Go sleep. Draw a banana and then creepify it, please. Yes! Actually, I was just looking at bananas on my kitchen counter, and I was like, oh man, there are so many ways to make that really scary. So, we're gonna draw a banana. We're gonna draw a banana. Banana. Draw a banana. Bananas have these little nudgles at the bottom. They're never really pointy at the bottom. They're nudgely. Nudgely? Is that a word? Is nudgely even a word? Am I alive right now? Am I okay? Is my brain okay? Nope. Nope. I am drawing bananas, and I'm going to be creepifying them. My brain is certainly not okay. Alright, who said draw a banana and then creepify it? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Ah, okay. Well, I'll see it. I'll see it in a little bit, then. Of course. Okay. I'm not gonna look at it right now because I am doing this. But should I happen to go and do something else during the stream, I will go and look at it almost immediately. Okay, so so we got a banana. I am alive right now. Huh. What do you know? Alright, so how do you creepify a banana? How do you creepify a banana? Well, one of the ways is to put something inside of it. But that's a theme that we've already done. So we have to figure something else out. Alright. I think. What? What are you talking about, Parker Hahn? Oh, right. Okay. You're talking about something I said. Fangs and legs on it. Ugh. What is under the skin? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, Blaze. I was thinking about what was under the skin. I was thinking about doing something like that. I don't know why I start at weird points in my pictures, but I always choose a really weird place to start when I'm drawing. And it often leads to issues and things that don't quite work right. It's a problem that I'm working on, learning what part of the picture to start on. So we're gonna draw a little bit of the banana peel open here. Banana fish, angler fish. Ooh, banangler fish. That's not bad. Alright, let's creepify this banana. I have an idea. Thanks, Buffy Cheese. Thanks, Buffy Cheese. You have helped. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. What else do other people say? Put a rib cage on it. Ugh. Multiple mouths and fangs. Have it as bait as the antenna for the creepy-ass anglerfishes. Yeah, Parker Hahn. That's great. I didn't notice yours, and I said that Buffy Cheese. The bananglerfish. It lives. Alright, so we're going to draw this banana. Here's the banana. I'm drawing it small because I think the emphasis of this part should be on the gigantic-ass thing that will be connected to it. And since bananas grow on land and not in water, I don't know if I could do it. Oh, the t-shirts, the link is in the description. You can click the link in the description and get a t-shirt there. There's only one design, but there will be more later, and I'm hoping to have every single piece of art in all of my videos as a design that you can get on mouse pads, shirts, and all different kinds of things. So, there you have it. It's going to take a lot of work to do that, though. But that's what I'm hoping. So there we go. We have the little antenna thing to connect. Banana gun, derp, it's amazing. Bananglerfish. Bananglerfish is such a great name. So we have this antenna, but it's got to be attached to something, and I'm not sure if it could be attached to a fish. I mean, I guess it could. It could have like a super long antenna that reaches out of the water. You know, we'll just say that. Bananglerfish has a nope, that can't work too, because that just wouldn't work. It has to be something else. It can't be that. Draw a potato, like, it's like a Venus flytrap. It can be a killer plant using banana as bait. That's really good, Parker. That's a really good one. Okay. Alright, so we'll just do this. We'll just do a little bit of a this, and a little bit of a this, because this is the way I'm gonna do it. And we'll do this, and we'll have the banana thing attached to the top of the mouth. That's not working. That just looks, yeah, let me just erase a couple of things to make this more clear. What do we got in the comments here? Make a banana-shaped body, but it's a fish. Yeah, I guess it could. We're trying to creepify it as though you wouldn't want this banana if you saw it. And it, like, surprise, it's not a banana, it's a creepy ass thing. So this banana will be attached to a big plant similar to a Venus flytrap. What? And it will be huge. It will be a huge plant. And this thing will lure people over to it, and then this mouth here will just gobble them up. And this is a very bad drawing. I'm sorry. I really wish I had more space. I should have split to the other page, but I didn't. So yeah, there we go. I guess if you judge by the size of that banana, bananas are about a foot. That should be about the size of a trash can, maybe? It does look like a leaf. It really does. I don't know how to stop it. Maybe doing this will stop it from looking like a leaf. And giving it a bit of a lip and darkening this thing here. There we are. Now it doesn't look like a lip. Now it looks kind of like a weird rodent head thing. Inspiring. Surprise, it's not a banana, it's a creepy ass plant. Alrighty. Let's do do banana bus. No, I didn't say penis fly tramp. Now I said it. Thanks. Not gonna draw Batman. Batman is already creepy. There's no creeping him out. Aren't blankets already creepy? Isn't that something that blankets already are? I'm just, I'm not drawing. I have my hands off of the thing because I'm getting a drink. Alright. Ugh. I have a pile of water bottles behind me on my bed. Alright. So. Don't be hungry, that's what it wants. Alright. Hey Nix, it's so good to have you. Dude, make a creepy Batman. I don't want to make a creepy Batman. I don't feel like it. Alright, I'll draw a creepy Batman. I'll draw a creepy Batman, okay? I'll draw a creepy Batman. Draw a creepy Batman. Creepy Batman. Creepy Batman. That's not creepy at all. I don't know if I could draw a creepy Batman. Actually, I don't have reference for Batman, and that's something I would use reference to draw. But I'll try. I'll try drawing a Batman here. I'll try drawing a Batman here with the Batman face and the Batman shape, and look at that. Look at that flat head that I just gave Batman. You know what? Canon. Flat-headed Batman is canon. I drew Batman. There we go. Done. He has been drawn. Alright. Do not disappoint you. Oh, also I've got to do creepy Batman, so I'll just do this. And then I'll do this. And then I'll do this. And yeah. There we go. Creepy Batman. Onyx, I am not going to draw that sort of stuff. Creepy old man, maybe, but not the other thing you said. Draw a creepy me. 10 of 10. Alright. So, what's my opinion of sushi? Sushi's okay. Depends on the sushi, really. A ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul. I have seen it, but I wouldn't be able to draw that sort of thing. Not in the live stream, at least. I could, if I took time and I actually worked on it, I probably could, but not in the live stream. What am I drawing? Somebody said sushi, and I think I just started drawing this thing for some reason. Yeah. Somebody said sushi, and I just started drawing this thing. Maybe that's why Batman is smiling, because he really wants this thing. Either that, or he has a person that really is disliking his face and throwing a piece of what is this bun at him, a rice cake at him or something. He has too scary animal. Let's see. Drawing skill is on fleek? What is fleek? I am not in with the lingo. Fleek sounds like a really scared fleece. Just like sitting in the corner, shivering, not wanting to come out because he's too shy and scared. Because he's all meek and fleek. Just being all sad and hiding. Maybe I could do the Edgar Allan Poe. A friend of mine drew a Edgar Allan Poe and gave it to me. And I don't think I could do better than that. So, Blaze drew it and gave one to me. So, you know. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it's perfect and on point. Did somebody just try to put a thing in there that would have, you know, covered up like the entire screen? That's not cool. Hey, Buffy, cheese, you. All right. Okay. Okay. Bap. Let's get some more stuff drawn. Let's have some fun with this. Ask me more questions. Let's keep this going. It is 6:46, which means we've been going for an hour and I think a half, because I started a little bit early. If anybody wants to know, I started early. Draw the jigsaw off saw. Oh, the movie? I'm not gonna draw that. Yuck. I don't like the jigsaw movies. My take on Edgar Allan Poe. Let me see. Nope. Nope, I'm not gonna draw Edgar Allan Poe. Nope. I'm not gonna draw it because I'd have to look for reference, and I don't want to pull away from the stream for that long. Whoa! I like to doodle circles and stuff, and then make things from those doodles. Actually, one of the ideas I had for live stream was to have a bunch of you send in a bunch of just like simple scribbles like that, and then take each of those scribbles and draw something from it. And I thought that would be a really cool idea. But that would take preparation and... Say hi to my friend Brianna. She just got on. Hello, Brianna. Samuel Alien Jackson. Oh no! Samuel Alien Jackson. Oh god. Draw a bowl of pasta. I'll draw... I'll draw a screaming mouth. Nope. That's not right. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Blah. Everybody likes screaming mouths. Scariest movie I've ever seen? I believe the scariest movie I've ever seen was... Oh man, I don't remember. Dang. I think the most recent movie that really scared me was Babadook. If any of you have seen Babadook, Babadook is so scary. It's like... It's probably already known by a ton of people already, but it is really scary. It is like super scary. Gummy bears, yes! Alright, let's draw some gummy bears. Perfect. That was a great suggestion by Alexandra Rosepetal. That's a strange last name, but I like it. Strange last names are probably the best last names. My last name... I'm okay with telling you guys my last name. I'm gonna draw a gummy bear, but give me a second. Let me tell you guys my last name. My name means protector. My first and last name means protector of the mountain. Yeah, that's not then. Not then. The mount. And that's mountain. That's mountain. Don't tell me otherwise. So technically my name, which is Timothy Dumont Jr. Technically, my name means protector of the mountain. I always like that. But yeah, this is my... That's my... I have to take another drink. Wow. Okay. Oh, Babadook Mercy Sheets. Babadook is so good. It's so good. But yeah, my name is Timothy Dumont Jr. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I really don't care if that information gets out. There's nothing I have to hide. And there's no way you're gonna find me with that name. Because there's no way. It's impossible. What is it? Blah blah blah. Oh, you guys don't know what Babadook is? Who here doesn't know what Babadook is? Babadook is terrifying. Babadook is the worst. Let's see. Let's all yell pasta. I'll draw a noodle. I'll draw a noodle that could be in pasta. How about that? I think we're way past creepifying things now. I think we're just doodling together. I think that's what we're doing right now. I think we're just doodling together. And that's all we're doing. Which is okay. Which is okay. I'm okay with doing whatever. Let's just do it. But yeah, my name is Timothy Dumont. It's what I was born with. And I used to hate it a lot. But then somebody told me that despite whatever reasons you hate your name for, you should embrace it because it's who you are, and it's you can change opinions of your name by just being a good person and doing good things. You don't have to hate your name. You can embrace it, which was a weird thing at the time. I was super young, and I didn't realize that that was a way of thinking, and it changed the way I viewed my name. It's one of the reasons that it's Tales of Tim and not Tales of Phil or Tales of something else if I ever got to change my name. Tales of Phil wouldn't work. Tales of Tim kind of works, in my opinion. I don't know. Is it a spiritual duck of magnificent demonic power? No, it is not. I'm sorry. Make a spooky water bottle. I could try and do that. I could try and do that. In fact, I probably will. I was just drawing this noodle for one of the other people. That's a noodle facing away, just to let you know. And this is a Jigglypuff scene from above. Oh, I believe there needs to be a, I believe they have a curl or something. Yeah, there we go. Jigglypuff scene from above. Tales of Elijah. Jack is a fine girl's name. Actually, it's not bad. Isn't there, like, Jacqueline? Isn't that a thing? Yeah, I'm drawing on a tablet. I used to draw only with mouse, but then I got a tablet, and I'm super happy now. I can draw on this neat tablet. Alright. Creepy noodle. Amazing. Creepy water bottle. Somebody want a creepy water bottle. Scary worm in a top hat. People want top hats on everything. I mean, I could put a top hat on this. Top hat on this. Go here. Put a top hat on Batman. A top hat on this weird thing here. A top hat on this guy. Because everybody, that's all I get requests for are top hats. And that's super weird. And things. Top hat on this banana. A top hat on the banana monster. Tales of Lupe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tales of Tim just kind of works. In my opinion. I used to be unsure, but it does. Excuse me, Buffy Cheese. I looked it up in a Webster thing a long time ago and never looked it up since. And it could be that they were wrong. Could be wherever I looked it up was wrong. Okay? God. Honor the mountain. Honor the mountain. Whatever. What tablet do I use? I use a Huion because I don't have enough to buy anything else. Oh my gosh, so many people are putting Tales of something. Oh. I hurt myself. Earlier today, I realized that I had hurt myself on my finger. So if my drawings are a little weird, that's why. My finger got injured in a railway accident. Not a railway accident, that'd be horrible. If it's in a word or in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. Yeah. Yup. That is such a good movie. Everybody should see that movie. Oh man, it's such a good movie. If it's in a word or in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. Tales of Sir Noodle Dumont Jr. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Honor the god of the mountain. That's not that bad. Yeah. Tales of Wonderful Baldini. Hey, it's Elliot! It's Elliot, he's back! Everybody can say hi to Elliot. I'm gonna draw a bug while you guys are saying hi and giving me ideas of what to draw next. I am going to draw a bug. Alright, I said it was a bug, but I changed my mind halfway through, and now it is a weird alien. And it's gonna have its mouth is gonna have lines going down instead of going up sideways because screw that. Nobody wants sideways. Everybody's mouths wants to go up and down and not sideways. Really. I mean, what kind of person wants to really open their mouth, like, like the normal way we do. Nobody. Everybody wants to open their mouth sideways. Where am I going with this? It's not true. Oh no! Goodbye, Olivia. Okay, send you to another room. I think it's implied that it possesses you and causes you to kill like your entire family. I believe. It's a little bit. It's a little bit vague, but that's the point. The point is to be vague. Chernobog? I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Chernobog is. I am uneducated. Look at this weird alien. I'm done with this alien. This alien is like something straight out of not X-Files, because X-Files had more. X-Files actually kind of said it'll just take the normal alien look and just go with it. And that's kind of what they did. They were like, oh, green men or gray aliens with big heads, we'll just do it. That's what X-Files did. Everybody loves X-Files. If you don't like X-Files, then I don't like you. Everyone wants to open their mouths. Oh, jeez. X-Files is one of the best shows on television, in my opinion. In my opinion, back when it was on television, it was one of the best. It failed with a lot of things, but it was great. Yes, Blaze, I do know demons. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna doodle spaceships because that's what Elliot mentioned. So I'm gonna doodle some spaceships while we're waiting for. Well, I'm waiting for more suggestions to come along. I'll stop if another suggestion comes along that's fantastic and something that I can't not draw, and then I'll do that. But yeah, I'll draw this spaceship that Elliot wants a design for a spaceship that's never been done before. So I'm gonna try it. Best spin-off ever, The Lone Gunman. Actually, I haven't seen all of The Lone Gunman. Hey, Elliot, that's what we should do. You should invite me over to your house, and we'll just watch The Lone Gunman one of these days. That'd be awesome. I'd love that, because I haven't seen The Lone Gunman. I haven't seen all of X-Files either, but The Lone Gunman I've been meaning to see. Draw the Babadook. I can't get reference without, cutting away. By the way, once again, in the description of this video, there is a link to the Spreadshirt store. There is a potato that was drawn in the last live stream that you users suggested. And it says, oh no, not potatoes again. And you can get it as a shirt for males, females, and as a mouse pad. And there's text on it that you can change. The oh no, not a potato again, you can change that to say something else. And I did that so that you guys could have some customization with the things. I tried to make them as cheap as I could. They're not quite cheap. And I'm sorry about that, but I did my best. I'm every shirt I'm only earning like $4 to $5 off of, and the rest is going straight to Spreadshirt because that's the way I have it set up. So I tried to make them cheap, but yeah, you should definitely check out how expensive. That'd be awesome. We could totally watch Lone Gunman. I'm totally up for that. That's such a good show. I'm in a live stream thinking of making plans. Oh, VHS tape. VHS tape is so horrible. Maybe they're on Netflix. I should check Netflix and see if they're on Netflix. Maybe they were on Netflix. Oh, maybe they're only on Netflix for send away for DVD thing. That would suck. Alright, I don't know what I'm drawing here. Oh, you don't have to leave? That's good, Guadalupe. Yeah, $27. There you go. I tried to make them as cheap as I could. I went and checked other spreadshirt designs, and they're like $30. So I kind of figured, you know. Tales of Tim, a rumbling sound, then 3 sharp knocks. That's when you know that. I don't know. That's that I tried. Throw the cheese. This is a design of Spaceship that I can guarantee you haven't seen before, Elliot. And it is totally impractical. It's totally impractical, and yeah, so that's a thing. This is a totally impractical spaceship design, and I haven't seen it anywhere, but you might have, because you're more into the, well, I'm actually into sci-fi as well, and aliens and crap like that, because it's awesome. Who doesn't like aliens? If you don't like aliens, then you are missing out. If you believe in aliens, that's, you know, I'll believe them when I see them. I hate that I have to say that, but that's pretty much the way I feel about aliens. I want to believe, but... Alright, so, there we go. Spaceship design. My phone's dead. Elliot, listen, this is a spaceship. The people sit in this thing and they drive, okay? And that's their opening, and then this is shooties out things, and the shooties out things here. And then so they fly and stuff. Yeah. Ah, the discs via mail, that's I don't have that option for my Netflix. Darn. I think it's like a bit extra, and I don't have the funds to do something like that. Wolf Brian McBride. This is your first time? Really? I thought I saw you in here before. Would I rather have the... Tiger ear. I know that you were here before, and your name was a great sign of things, but I try to keep stuff like that, you know, to a minimum, because I just drew something and I immediately erased it. Okay. Yeah, I would love to draw the Babadook, but I do need source material. I need to be able to see it to draw it, because that's something that I didn't design, so. Yeah, of course the ship is weak, but it's a design you haven't seen before, so I win. The odds of us being here and there, being no other intelligent life somewhere besides Earth is very slim. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But also the odds that they haven't, they wouldn't, the fact that we don't have any actual, serious interactions with alien life is a big sign that if they all do exist, they're so far away that it won't matter. And I mean, of course there's alien life. I believe it's already been proven that there's alien life. There's bacteria all over the place in space, from the way I understand it. Like on the moons of Jupiter or something. There's like aliens all over the place, like alien bacteria. But, you know, we're talking not alien bacteria. We're talking something completely different. So, demonic pig, you'll need sausage material. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what I'm drawing right now. I think I'm just doodling. I'm looking at the chat to see what people want me to draw, and then I'm deciding whether I want to draw it, and I just haven't found something that I felt like, you know, drawing. I'll find something eventually, but I just haven't yet. And fangs, because, you know, whatever. It's a bunny screaming, okay? Can I draw a cute cat? Yeah, of course I could draw a cute cat. Just draw little eyeballs with little eyes that are actually cross-eyed because I am just drawing weirdly right now. And then give it a little nose. And then whiskers. And it suddenly starts looking like a dog. So I gotta do this. And it still looks like a dog. And I think what makes it look like a dog is the ears. I'm quickly erasing them because who cares? And I think that this will fix that. And bam. There we go. Cute cat. Draw club sandwich. It's a screaming bunny. Yes, it is a screaming bunny. Uh-huh. Okay. No, you understand wrong. Because of the prevalence of microbial in very unexpected places here on Earth, the inference is that there will be life in unlikely places on other worlds. Mars, Europa. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, I get that. That makes sense. And I guess because I've always thought that the ocean that I'm so terrified of, is a lot like our atmosphere and the Earth. I'm gonna draw this so I can explain it a bit better because I don't know. We're suddenly in a super discussion that I'm super cool about. So we have the Earth, and it's covered with ocean with a bit of land mass. This is a very horrible Earth, and the ocean. We're going to draw the ocean as a bit blue. That's really not blue, but whatever. So here's the ocean. And then we have outwards of this stuff here. Like that. Okay. So I've always thought about how fish thought of us humans, or not us humans, but us beyond the ocean. Like, for us, for a human, standing here, everything out here is classified as space. And everything in here is, you know, norm. I'm going to say norm because I don't have a name to give it. But the stuff in here, the fish in here, everything out here is space. This is just what I've been thinking for a fish. Everything out here would be space. And everything in here would be norm. And I've always thought that was a weird way of thinking of fish. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. For a fish, the ocean is norm. The ocean is where they breathe, and space is not. For a human, the atmosphere is norm, and space is where they can't breathe and they die, like, super quick. Scream, the TV series. I haven't missed much. I'm hoping for people to give some more suggestions of things to doodle. But basically all I'm doing right now is just doodling, and we're chatting about alien life. So it's a great little thing we're going on here. Nemo. Nemo is the name of one of the people that works on my Facebook and my Tumblr. I don't know if you guys know that. Just saying. Alright, so I just drew a fish. I don't know why I drew a fish, but I think it's one of these fish. So, Draw a creepypasta monster like the Rake. I'll try. I'll try giving a little doodle of the Rake. I really don't know much about what the Rake looks like. So all I know is that it's naked. And kind of would have a kind of slumped over body and be in a position like this. And then it go around, the neck would be up there, the head would be over there. And since I really don't know what its face would look like, I'm not going to be drawing the face. Oh, why did I do that? I'm not gonna I don't know what I'm gonna do with the face. I might just draw what I think it looks like. Let's see. I don't know. How's about a crazy demon? I'm gonna draw a creepypasta monster known as the Rake. Stuff. Statistically, the universe is big and old. We only evolved over 3 billion years, and that only a quarter-ish of the age of the universe as we know it. Okay. Alright. The snack that bites you back, goldfish. Oh, that's super good. I like that. Weeping angel. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna the creature that you see to the left side was one of my very first attempts at drawing the Rake, way before I drew it for the video. Because I did do a video on the Rake. That is a thing that is out there. Okay, we're gonna give him a little butt, because if you don't have a butt, then you should really go to the doctor. So I'm gonna make sure that this Rake has a butt, so that he doesn't have any complications in the future. See, I'm nice to the Rake. Nobody else is nice to the Rake. There must be another advanced civilization or two. But distance then becomes the greatest factor of when we find or are visited. Yeah, that is a big thing. I hope it's in my lifetime. Actually, you know what, Elliot? I hope it's in your lifetime. I hope it's like tomorrow. Because that would be amazing. And I wouldn't want to experience that by myself. I like to be like, you know, talking to you about aliens showing up and how absurdly strange that is. So I hope it's in your lifetime, Elliot, because that'd be cool. Talking to you about it would be cool. And if it ends up not being in your lifetime, then I hope it's in mine. Draw a velociraptor. I am drawing the Rake right now, but I will get to the velociraptor as soon as I'm done. I'm only loosely drawing the Rake. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm just going to get a pose down. We're going to make him eating something, and he'll be grabbing it with his arm here. So his arm will be down here and connecting there. So, there we go. Alright. That would make tomorrow rather special. Yeah, it would make tomorrow rather special. It'd be like a holiday. It'd be amazing. It has been proven there's other life, but we haven't developed a strong enough spaceship to go as far as where that radios from other life without breaking down. We can't actually determine whether there's other life from a radio signal. Just because we get radio signals, that doesn't technically mean that there's life. There could be lots of reasons for radio signals. At least that's the way I understand it. So. I don't know radios. I know that Elliot is an incredibly smart person who is way into the alien mythos, or the mythos. Is it really called mythos? I don't even know if it's called mythos. The alien culture and the UFO culture, and he also knows a lot about radios and radio signals. So if anybody knows anything about that sort of thing, it's gonna be Elliot. Though I don't know your experience, so you could be like working for NASA and be like, yeah, we talked to aliens yesterday, just like that, because that's how people who work at NASA talk. It's not how they talk, I'm sure, but whatever. These are weird fingers because I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna. He's eating something, and then he's looking over here to say hello. Hello guys, I'm eating something, and it'll dripping out of his mouth and onto the floor. We'll give a nice little spill of whatever this stuff was, and then we'll make it creepy. We'll make it very simply creepy by adding a hand here. That's not a hand. That is a mess of shapes that does not even oh, my hand is sweating. That's why I messed up. Couple of shapes that does not even resemble a hand at all. There we go. Okay. So there we go. We got it. HP Hatecraft. Oh no! The bloop. The bloop was a signal that they heard underwater, and they recently figured out that it sounds exactly like the sounds that are coming from ice caps, the ice caps melting. So that sound has been thoroughly debunked. Derunked. Okay, Rake's manicure is well good. yeah. Let's see. Hello guys, I'm eating something. Hey guys. Want some? There we go. Yes, I'm handling a lot of electrical devices right now, okay? I've stopped drawing because I'm gonna get a drink and I'm putting on some gloves, which is the opposite of what I want to do, but I think it will help my sweaty hand syndrome. So, please sub to your No! I don't do that. I only sub to YouTubes that I enjoy. I'm sorry. And if you're trying to advertise to the other people that are in this stream, please do not. I don't appreciate that. It's not cool. And it's also bad. It's also bad for your channel. Like, very bad for your channel. Asking for subscribers, doing sub for sub, all of those things are bad for your YouTube channel. They mean that people are subscribing just to subscribe because you subscribe to them or something, and they don't actually like your content, which means that what you make won't get views, and it won't matter in the long run. But if you do enjoy my videos, or if you enjoy anybody's videos who's in the chat, go and subscribe to them, because that is the best way to help them out. If you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy the content, that's how you subscribe. Alright, so what am I drawing next? Doc Savage first. Oh jeez, Doc Savage. Aren't they making a movie? Wasn't there a movie thing that we talked about that? Like a movie coming out for Doc? I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Doc Savage stuff, or I barely know who Doc Savage is. I've only heard of him from Elliot, so. Tiger ear, don't be rude. I'm being super nice, and I'm trying to help you guys out. Sub for sub is not helping yourself at all. Draw Jeff the Killer. Nope, I'm gonna skip on that. I really dislike Jeff the Killer, so I am going to skip on that. I can't draw the Babadook because I do not have a reference picture, and I do not feel like going to get a reference picture. Okay. They're not making a new one? There was no talks of a new one? Because I thought there was. I thought that's what we talked about. It could have been something else, though. Could have been something else. Or is that the one we talked about and they just really quickly finished it? I don't know. I don't remember. I thought we talked about it. That could have been something else. Onyx, I don't think it's a shitpasta. to be frank. I think that it had a lot of merit. If it stopped before it went into the origin story. If it was just the bit that I did on my channel, I think it would have been terrifying. I think that is the scariest stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, let's not start any problems in the chat there. I am keeping a close eye, and I am not afraid to straight up ban people. It is something that I do when I feel it's necessary. So please do not start up with that. That's not cool. This is not a velociraptor. Actually, that sounds like a fun idea, though. I think I will try that. I'm drawing it from memory, and I believe velociraptors don't really exist. I believe that the closest thing to the velociraptors in the show Jurassic Park is something called a Utah raptor, and they're just bigger. So, let's see. Yeah, please don't fight. It's not... Oh, yes, I did once eat dirt. For a dare. I wanted to get a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from my friend. I don't play anymore. The game is actually really bad. I once wanted to get a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards from a friend, and they dared me to eat dirt, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? So I grabbed a handful of dirt. That's not all. A handful of dirt that, was from my basement. And I ate that. Nope, this is not turning out the way I thought it would. Yep, not turning out the way I thought it would. Nope, this is failing. I'm gonna keep on going though. Keep on going even though I'm failing. Give it a nice claw, 'cause, you know, Utah raptor. And then give it this. Nice claw. I don't even know if the velociraptor is the scariest monster. The scariest dinosaur for me. I think that if I had to choose between T-Rex or a velociraptor, I'd choose a velociraptor any day. I don't know. That's just me. If I had to choose what dinosaur I'd be totally scared of, it would totally be T-Rex over all the others. 'Cause just the sense of size and... Oh, look at that leg. It's really messed up. Yeah, basement dirt, that's bad. It was really bad. But yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. It made me sick. I was really sick. I got better, though. Oh, really? So it does exist. Huh. Well, I stand corrected. Thank you, Blaze and Jen, for saying that. Yeah, I know they hunt in packs. And I know that they're really smart, but I don't know. There's something about a massive dinosaur sitting there, just and the roar, and I don't know. It'd have to. It'd be scary. Are those people still? Are those people still battling? No. Okay. Ah, good. 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 Oh no, Guadalupe! Alright, I'll see you later. Maybe next time. Yo, don't eat dirt. Dirt is gross. Dirt is really unhealthy for you. I was really young and stupid. It's really not a good idea. Nope, I've never written on SCP. Pterodactyl? Oh yeah, pterodactyls are scary. Pterodactyls are like really scary. They're like the worst. In my opinion, they're not as scary as the T-Rex, but they're pretty scary. They've got, I mean, the way I understand it, you wouldn't hear them coming, and they just swoop down and you'd be gone, and that'd be it. But that could be science mumbo jumbo, or movie mumbo jumbo that I'm going by, because that's I don't really study dinosaurs or anything. But, I mean, it's likely. Really? Well, there you go. T-Rex are terrifying. Who wants to be chased by a T-Rex? I certainly don't. T-Rex are scary. They're like the worst. Their whole head couldn't fit in a doorway. The way I understand it. I mean, dang. Really? Geophagy? Wow. I didn't know that, Elliot. Thanks. That's really cool. Flick dirt in your mouth? That's okay. Flying spiders exist? No. No way. Okay, you're making the world even scarier for me. This is not okay. This is not okay. Here I am drawing a pterodactyl and looking at Luna Moon asking for a shout out. And I see you talking about flying spiders. Ugh. Jeez, that's like, oh god, I can't even handle not flying spiders. Are you meaning literally flying? No. Nope, I don't believe it. I don't believe it until I see it. I won't believe it until I have the proof. Okay? Okay. Irritator? It's like a T-Rex except faster. Ooh. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I thought they meant like with wings. Whew. Okay, yeah, spiders definitely threw up webbing that caught a breeze and went off like that. Yes. Yeah, I believe that. I thought they meant something even more terrifying. All right, it is about a half hour, so we're going to start the portion of the live stream where I draw quick doodles, really quick. Wind catchers to move to better climates. Yeah, I believe that. I can believe that. A spider with wings. No, I think that spiders with wings don't exist. But I think that they definitely do shoot webbing out that catches the breeze, like Elliot and several others have mentioned. Okay. Draw Satan. Alright. This is the quick draw portion. I'm going to draw little sketches. Nothing too intense. Just really quickly. I'm trying to draw as much as I can in as little a time as I can. Alright, we got Satan here. Alright, I've drawn Satan. Next. Next. Ah. Welcome to Jurassic World? Oh, I can't wait for that movie. I really want to see it, though I don't know. Draw Abraham Lincoln in a bikini on a unicycle juggling flaming bottles of mayo. I will draw Abraham Lincoln. But I want to draw, these are quick things, so I am going to shy away from drawing all that other stuff. But if you had asked earlier, I might have. I don't know. Maybe. Did he not have a thing? I don't know if he had a mustache. Pretty sure he didn't. Let me fix this. There we go. And then he had bushy eyebrows. There we go. And he smiled, then he had a nose. There we go. Abraham Lincoln. Alright, next. Dick butt. No, I'm not drawing dick butt. Oh, yeah. A giant species of spider? Yeah. Yup. That is crazy. Draw horrific monster. That's what we're doing. Spiders, banana, smile dog, pedo bear. Not drawing pedo bear. Smile dog, though. I could draw smile dog. I believe he's just like a dog that smiles. And he kind of looks like a human face, and he has a weird nose. I don't know why Smile Dog is so scary. I just don't. And he has black hair that goes down like this. Woo, Smile Dog. Doesn't even look like a dog, just saying. Where is he seeing this stuff? Seeing the chat on the side. I have the chat. I don't have two screens, otherwise this screen that I'm drawing on would cover that entire screen, and you'd be able to see it better. But you know. All right, we've got draw Jeff the Killer. All right, fine, I'll draw Jeff the Killer. I really dislike Jeff the Killer. Cannot say that enough. Jeff the Killer is one of the worst creepypastas. If you go beyond the first couple of paragraphs of the story, then it is the worst. And I don't think there is anything that anybody could say that could change my opinion on that. So, you know. Alright, drawing Jeff the Killer. Alright, Jeff the Killer. And then he has hair that goes like this. Fairly certain this is what it goes. There we go. And then take the eraser and give it little dots for eyes. Boop. And boop. There we go. Jeff the Killer. Alright. Can I draw a bunny? Yes, I can draw a bunny. Who would make a great babysitter? Alright. Let's see. I'll draw a bunny while I'm waiting for bigger things. You guys gotta give me more. This is the speed drawing portion. I'm drawing these fast, and this is good practice for me. It helps me get better at drawing with speed. So, you know, just throw out these suggestions, and I'll draw the ones that I see. Draw a running nose. Alright, there we go. Drawing a runny nose. Alright, we got this thing here. And then we got this nostril here. And we'll do this bit in this nostril. Okay. And then we'll do this. And we'll do this. And we'll do this. And that. And then we'll just do this here, like that. And bam. A running nose. Alright, next page. Oh, okay, Alejandro. Okay, kawaii carrot. I've already drawn a carrot in one of the streams. Oh man, so many people have to go. Yeah, it is getting late. Draw a My Little Pony. I haven't seen that in so long. Let's see here. I believe their faces went like this, and then their noses, and then they came up like this, or something. That actually seemed really deformed. I haven't seen the show in so long. I stopped watching it after like the second season started. Yeah, I can't draw a My Little Pony without seeing it because I haven't seen it in so long. I'm sorry. Draw you. Nope. Jesus on a skateboard. Skateboard. Man, I don't know what is up with me and chicken. It's just really not settling well in my stomach. I had chicken today and it's just not settling very well. And then Jesus on a skateboard. Yeah, Jesus on a skateboard. Alright, on to the next thing. Dragon, please a dragon. I drew a dragon last time. Let's try not to do the same things. Carrot, Luna Moon. Luna Moon wants a balloon. Alright, let's combine two of those things. Let's draw a Freddy Fazbear balloon. Boop. Nope. That's not gonna work out. Boop. Boop. With a small little hat. Boop. And I actually kinda know what Freddy Fazbear looks like because I did a lot of research when I was doing the videos based off of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and 3. I did not do a based off of one based off of Five Nights at Freddy's 1 because I really did not like it, and I still don't. So you know that's a thing. Okay, and then bam. Oh, and then we give it its eyes, which are creepy as shit. There we go. There we go. Freddy Fazbear balloon. Alright, we did it. An evil pinata. Clown or mine? Mine. I can draw a clown. Clowns are fine. Clowns I can do. I have drawn clowns before. Actually, I've drawn clowns many times before. Surprising number of times. And yet, while they're creepy to most, they're not creepy to everyone, so all of my posts that I make on Tumblr that involve clowns don't do very well. So, you know, there's that. Let's draw a clown with this really, really smiling face, even though he's not smiling. And I'll give him poofy hair. And an ear. Poofy thing. I think Elliot left. I think Elliot is no longer here. Let's see. Creepy trees or abandoned building or house. What software do I use for streaming? OBS. Open Broadcasting Software. It's the best. Alright, let's yeah, Mismatch is great. I love Mismatch. Oop, you guys might have heard a bunch of noise just now because I was adjusting myself. Ugh, more comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna doodle some things. Somebody mentioned something and I'll doodle it. And then I'm just gonna take a bunch of questions and answer a bunch of questions because I have a lot of fun answering the questions. Send me some questions and I'll just doodle and stuff. So let's do that. And I'll just doodle my life away. Tiger rear. I hope that you... Alright, you're not going to see things. I'm going to check the chat, actually. I want to see if Tiger Rear has been doing that quite a bit. No. Okay, that was the first time in a while. That's okay. Good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. People get on my radar, and then I have to check to make sure that they're keeping themselves, you know, okay. Tiger ear. It's not tiger rear. Was I born on my birthday? Yes. Some people weren't, but I was. I absolutely was. Why is the sky blue? I believe it's refracting light or something. Do I like waffles? Yeah, of course I like waffles. I am a night person, sort of. But I'm also a morning person. It changes depending on when I go to bed. And I think that in the morning I just want to relax and do other things. So I guess I'm a night person. Yeah. No. Maybe. Actually, maybe. She might have taken some drug, special drug to give me talent or something. Not that that helps as much as you'd think. Talent really doesn't matter so much in the scheme of things. Why am I drawing female lips? I don't know. I'm just drawing female lips. I don't think I care. I wish I didn't have this tablet. I wish I had a tablet where I could see it like it's a screen. Because that'd be cool. Then I could have the tablet down here and drawing, and have you guys talking up on there, and then I wouldn't have to... Man, that actually looks really good. Good lips. Good lips. If you're gonna have lips, have good lips. Do you like when they are a little less chatty? Who? Oh, I missed the first part of your comment, Armando. Please ask again. Do I like French toast? I love French toast. French toast is the best. I can't have French toast anymore, though. And it was really sad when I learned that. Do I like cheese? I do like cheese. I like almost all dairy products. I cannot have any dairy products. Nope, it was better the other way. Am I Shrek? I don't think I'm Shrek. Do I like cold food? It depends. Depends on the food. I like some cold foods, yeah. I like some cold foods. Oh no! I'll see you later, Ashraf7 videos. French toast has dairy in it sometimes, and I can't be sure, so I haven't, and I don't make it myself, so, you know, I just haven't had it. So, I avoid it, because I can't have dairy. Womp womp. I can have toast. I can have toast all the time, I just can't have French toast. Unless you're talking about toast that is literally from France, and then yeah, I can have French toast. I mean, I can't have butter on it, but I can have toast that is French. Cold pizza? Ah, I miss cold pizza. Cold pizza's the best. I do like anime. Anime is pretty great. There are quite a few. Gurren Lagann is one that comes to mind immediately. Can I have eggs? Yeah, I can have eggs. Yeah, that's one of the main ingredients of French toast, and you don't need dairy in the French toast to make it French toast. I know that, but you know, what was my greatest story in my opinion? Are you talking about the ones I did or the ones that I wrote? Because of the ones that I wrote, my best story so far is Mind Shears in the Things That Go Bump series. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. It sucks. Almond milk. I can't have almonds. I cannot have almonds and I cannot have dairy. Yep. It's one of those sad days. The ones I wrote. Yeah, it'd have to be memory shears. The reason I like that one is because it was really sad and it really showed what was going on in the life, and it showed the kind of hardships that people inside of the agency had to go through, whatever. I'm gonna draw a fairy. I have decided that that's what I'm gonna doodle. I'm gonna doodle a fairy while we're sitting here. A fairy similar to the one in Peter Pan, which, by the way, I really should read because I want to do a video about Peter Pan. I want to write an original video that finds something terrifying in Peter Pan and rolls with it. Something that already hasn't been explored so much. And that's what I want to do. So, that's my plan. What else do we got here? What are we drawing? I'm drawing a fairy, currently, at the moment. I wrote a Tumblr called Midnight Scrolling. I should check it out. You should link me to it in Tumblr, and I'll see it, and I'll be able to look at it. If it's short, I really don't like the longer ones, because I just like to be scared in the shortest amount of time possible. And actually, I'm rarely ever scared with creepypastas. I just can appreciate that I know that that's scary to others. Yeah, Tinkerbell. Oh, you're back? Hello, Guadalupe. Nice to have you back. Yeah, drawing hands is so difficult. It is so difficult. It is one of the hardest things to draw. If you don't know how. Once you know how, it becomes a bit easier. Once you know the basic structure of the hands and the way things work and where they go, it becomes a whole lot easier. But yeah, I still have trouble with it because I'm not super adept at it. So I wish I was, but I am not. What else do we got here? What are the comments? Other questions? I'm just drawing a fairy, guys. I'm not doing anything else. I'm doodling a fairy and I'm answering your questions. That's what today is. Or that's what the rest of this stream is going to be. I'm a little tired. I've been working quite hard. I have a couple of jobs that I'm going to be doing, and I'll be working really hard later. So I just want to relax, have fun, and talk to you guys. And yeah, realistic hands are super, super difficult. Scrubscriber? What is that? Draw a creepy moon. Like the moon from Majora's Mask? I don't know how to draw the moon from Majora's Mask, so don't get your hopes up. I'm not going to be drawing it because I don't know how to. But I know how to draw this thing. Actually, this is the moon from Majora's Mask. So whatever. What am I drawing? I am drawing a fairy. A Tinkerbellish fairy. Tinkerbell type fairy. That's what I'm drawing. Nothing creepy because we don't always need to draw creepy things. Creepy things are something that is part of my channel. But I don't always draw creepy things in my live stream. Sometimes I just draw goofy stuff. Because it's fun that way. Also, if your whole life is devoted to creepy stuff, it's not really a good thing. It's just kinda boring and bad. Let's see here. Now I'm gonna start sketching out the wings here. Sketching out these wings and getting the wings on here. What kind of wings should she have? Should she have long wings or small wings? Oh, you're leaving, Blaze? Right now I'm using Manga Studio EX, but I have a bunch of other software that I use as well. Unless you're referring to the software that I'm using for the live stream, and that software is OBS, Open Broadcaster or Broadcasting Software. Open Broadcast Software. Majestic wings, spiky wings, long wings. Okay. Well, I can do all of those things. Really teeny wings that look like they can't support her weight. Alright, I'm gonna go with long wings that are also spiky. So I'll just do a couple of spikes here, and a spike here, and I'll do a spike here, and then we'll just do nice long wings, and then at the very end we'll do another spike here, and then it will go around like this. Actually, I'll do the spike more like there. Yeah, look at that. And then I'll bring the wing down like this, and then I'll go straight to the back. And then we'll give it like veiny things, because that's what wings have. Especially bug wings. Bug wings are all full of veins. Ugh. Ugh, bug wings. Ugh. I'm gonna get to the shoes in a second. This bottom wing will be a different type of wing, because I believe I'll make this wing more of like a wasp wing, which means it's not connected to the body, or it doesn't get close enough to the body. It kind of goes like this sort of shape, and it's separate from the body. And it goes down here and does veiny wings. Ew, God, bug veins. Ugh. How long is this, Tim? I don't know. I've been going on for like an hour and a half almost. No, it's not. Manga Studio EX is not free. Yes, I do get tired, Armando. I do get very tired. I'm getting tired right now. But I also have been doing this for quite a while, like almost 2 years. So I've gotten an endurance going for me, so I can last for quite a long time. All right, so we got the fairy wings. That's cool. Now let's get her arms in here. We gotta put arms on this fairy, unless the fairy doesn't have arms. Do we want the fairy not to have arms? Oh, yes, she could be a tree fairy. That's true. Yes, good. A tree fairy, that's perfect. Do we want her to have arms? Because I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I think that since we're kind of designing this fairy all on our own, we can make her not have arms if we don't want them. So do we want arms? I'm not asking type of arms. I'm asking arms. Give her a butter knife. Well, maybe I should take a nap. Maybe I will later. Right now I'm having fun with you guys. I'm having lots of fun. So I'm not going to take a nap right now. Maybe I'll take a nap later. But if I take a nap, I might as well go to bed. It is almost 8 o'clock here. So. Freaking crab hands. Let her have arms. Okay. Good. Because I was... Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Good. I was thinking she needed arms too. I am in complete agreement with you guys about her arms. She needs them. She needs them immediately. Okay. Simple shapes. And I'm going to take this eraser and I'm going to go through here so that we can see her arms better. And I will adjust them later as I'm drawing. I'll adjust them. And this other one will be nice here. With this thing. Good. Knives for arms. and she'll be holding up, since she's a tree fairy, as somebody has so aptly named, we'll give her an acorn in her hand. How's that? Give her a nice acorn in her hand, and she'll be planting it to grow another tree. How's that? Okay. So now we'll shrink this down. We will shrink down the size of my brush by a little bit. We will also go to a new thing. We'll do this, and we'll go to 15, and that's good enough. Okay. Where are you guys? Oh, I missed it. Thorny thorns? Oh, I missed caca carrot cakes, which is such a complicated. Add some sparkles. I am going to add some sparkles. I'll add some sparkles, certainly. Let's do that right now. Let's make sure that the sparkles are here. I can put a sparkle down here. Now I'll give another sparkle right here. There we go. And another teeny tiny thing right here. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Now let's go back to here. Now we're gonna get the details. We're gonna draw clothes. Okay? We're gonna draw clothes now. So I'm gonna automatically and I'm not even gonna ask you guys. I am automatically going to give her something to cover up her bits. Because I already know what people are gonna say, and I want to catch that before it happens. So there, we have something to cover the bits. Alright, the bits are covered. Good. Now it's very PG, and that's okay. Okay. Please do not put links in the chat. Alright, Jaden, I'll see you. Add a face with small eyes later. Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna go on beyond the time limit, so. Well, send it to me on Tumblr. Please send it to me on Tumblr. My Tumblr is TalesofTim. She needs a dress. I already gave her this. I want to show her legs like that. So I'm just gonna give her kind of like something to cover herself. Besides, a dress on a fairy doesn't seem to fit well, in my opinion. So she needs a top. Yes, she definitely needs a top. So let's figure out this. Let's figure out this top. First, I'm gonna figure out the boobage here because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, now the boobage is figured out. Now let's do the top here. Oh, I know. I figured it out. Spiked feet. 2 roses. That's not bad. It's a little complicated, but it's not bad. A skirt. Okay. So, let's see here. These are actually sort of lopsided, and I didn't intend for them to be lopsided. But they are. You won't notice. It's okay. A one-piece top. What's wrong, David? Maybe something sleeveless. Yeah, I was thinking something sleeveless too. Something that maybe connects up here on her neck, or maybe like something that doesn't connect at all and just connects like that and just wraps around. So what are we doing here? See you later, Jaden. I'm actually going to shrink this boobage down. Because a fairy doesn't need boobage. A fairy is a fairy. It's supposed to be sprightly anyway. So I'm gonna shrink down the boobage. There we go. Less boobage. Alright. So, leaves for her bra. Okay, how about a shoulderless? Shoulderless is good. I was thinking the very same thing. Shoulderless isn't bad. It's a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna get to the earrings in a second. I'm gonna do the head and the hair next. Okay, so the boobage is sort of fixed. I'm still learning human anatomy, so this could be very, very wrong. So yeah. Alright, I think I was told to fix the boobage again, and I think that means that the boobage is still messed up. I don't know. I'm bad at drawing females currently, so I'll just... This one seems okay, but then I look, and it doesn't look okay anymore. So I think it basically is just like this. Sort of, but that looks weird. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong with these bits here? Is that what I was doing wrong? I think I fixed it. Alright, let's do this. Alright. So, let's see. Maybe the arms are too big? I think they are. I think they do need to be shrunk down. But let's do this top thing. Alright. What do we got here? Oh no, I'm so 8-bit. It doesn't happen that way. It will be live later and you'll be able to see it. It's almost time for me to go though. This is going to be the last thing I do. And then I'm going to go back and we're going to see what happened. Yes, I'm aware of gravity, but this thing also doesn't have... It's sprightly. It's not gonna have... It doesn't always have cleavage. It's a sprite. It's a sprite. It's very sprightly. It doesn't really have boobage. It has it's kind of flat-chested. And that's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, the arms are pretty bad. I'm gonna fix that. Good luck next time. So yeah, let's see here. So yeah, all right, there we go. I'll give it a little bit of stuff there. Okay, it's not that sprites don't have that. They can, but sprightly chests is cannot have that. They can be just sprightly. Though I do see what you mean. Ah, I see what they mean now. Alright, I can fix this. I can fix this. I got this. I got this. I got this right now. There we go. I just brought it down a little bit. Okay. Alright, that moon though. Okay. I say boobage because I do. It's just what I'm doing. Okay? I'm far from innocent. Okay, so let's go to... I've heard of it. Because it's a really good program. That's why it's that expensive. Alright, so let's align these things up. Let's get this done quick. Get this all nice and aligned. Around like that. Give that thing there. that a bit there. Maybe it's an old fairy. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we're gonna do an ear. We're gonna give her earrings. I'm not sure what they're gonna be just yet, but that's what's gonna happen. All right, hairstyle. So we could go crazy. We could give her a wacky hairstyle that's like out of anime, or we could give her a kind of a sprightly-ish hairstyle that kind of goes like this, and something like that. Actually, that looks really nice. What do you guys think of that? That looks really nice. I kind of like that hairstyle quite a bit. I don't know if you guys can see it the way I'm seeing it, because I don't know if you can, but I'll try to darken it so that you guys can see. What do you guys think about that? Is that nice? What's wrong, Luna? Did I say something offensive? I did not mean to say something offensive. If I said something offensive, I'm sorry. So, does this look nice, or should I change it? Yeah, I thought it was cute. I thought it was very cute. I thought it was super cute. Alright, I'll give her a nice nose. Should her ears be out like this, do you think? Think she should have long ears, or should her ears stay as being the short things that they are? Let me know as I continue to work on this testicular area. Because I messed up on a lot of things with it, and I really am not sure how to fix it. So should we be pointy and long, or what should we do with them? Pointy, yes, elf ears. All right, good. Good, all right, good. I'll give her nice and long elf ears. There we go. Okay, and then I'll make a little bit of an ear showing on this side, and that was too much. Let's see here, a little bit of an ear showing on that side. There we go. I'm going to zoom in a bit to the face so that I can do a bit more work on the face. Okay, let's get this face done better. Let's see, bring this down, bring this pencil in, bring this pencil down. Alright. Oh, you're leaving again? Alright, Elijah. Okay, so I'm gonna give it the lips that are probably in the wrong place, but whatever. And then a little bit of a nose. And I'll make her eyes sort of hiding, sort of not. So that they're not exactly visible, but they're not... Nope, that face looks really wacky. I should first figure out where everything belongs on the face, or I am going to miserably fail at drawing this. Alright, so there's that line. I believe the eye line is like right there, so her eyes wouldn't be visible. Give her a nice little nose. Everybody likes a nice little cute nose. Who doesn't like cute noses? If you don't like cute noses, that's really sad. And you should probably start liking cute noses. That's pretty good. And then I'll do a bit of erasing on this ear bit and this neck bit. And then from the neck bit, I'll do this. And then I'll give collarbone. And that should help me determine where the chesticular stuff goes. And I believe that it goes somewhere like here. Now I have seen bubblies before, but yeah, I am having trouble drawing them. So, you know, whatevs. Anyway, so she has a kind of a sleeveless thing going on, which is perfectly fine. And there we go, and then I'll do this erasey bit here. And that's going to look weird when I zoom out, but I think it's accurate. I know, I'm having so much trouble with them. I'm having so much trouble with them. I'm super sorry. I don't know, I'm having trouble with them. I'm not used to drawing them. I don't draw females often. I should draw them more so that I can learn. But I don't draw them often, so... Alright, let's get these legs down here. Alright, is she gonna have any kind of, anything on her legs? Is anything going to be on her legs? Is she gonna have, like, a anklet or something? It's a boob band. I'm not treating them as circles. I'm treating them... I'm not treating them as ovals. I'm treating them as circles, but they also... It's gravity. So... You know... Gravity. I mean, listen. Boobs... They're not like this. This is not what they look like. Alright? That is not what they look like. Okay? That is not what they look like. I can guarantee that. I know them well enough to know that. So if you think they're circles, you should really think they're more teardrop shaped. Which is really why I'm having so much trouble with this. Because I'm not following that teardrop shape so much. But yeah, they're really teardrop shaped. Which means that I should have had it done a different way, but whatever. Alright, so, what about this? An anklet. Yes, we've got an anklet. Somebody wants an anklet. Good. Alright. So we'll give her a little bit of an ankle first. That she can have an anklet, which means that her foot is going to have to be down here. She's going to have to be stepping like that. There we go. I will not be putting boobs in the thumbnail. And then I'll just do a little bit of a thing here. And because I don't like it being nondescript and boring, I'm going to do a bit of this. Give it a little bit of a flower. Look at that. This fairy has a flower. Okay. But they also have gravity. It's true. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. But they do have gravity as well. I mean, all right, whatever. I don't know how to draw them. This is like the first time I've drawn them in years. Every other time I've drawn them has been bad, in my opinion. These feet are way too big, it seems, but I'm just gonna pretend that they're not, because I think I might be seeing them as too big because I'm not taking in the entire picture. Okay, so So let's do the wings, and then we're gonna call it quits, I think. Yeah, we're gonna do the wings, then we're gonna call it quits for today. So let's just get these wings out of the way. Flower in the hair. I always liked it when a character had a flower in their hair, so I'm gonna do that. Flowers in the hair. It's just beautiful. So I'll do that. I should have boob implants. Listen, what I'll do is I'll go and I'll study them, and I'll practice drawing females so that I can draw them better next time. How about that? Because I'm getting tired. I'm getting exhausted. So I'm just gonna do these wings, and then that's it, and we're gonna call it quits. All right, let's look at what we did today. Let's look at all the fun stuff that we did today. Whoa, that's a monstrosity. Okay. So there we go. So we drew a weird moon. We drew a fairy. What else did we draw today? We drew sexy lips. We drew a clown. Jesus on a skateboard. We drew Freddy Fazbear balloon. Speed drawing is the best. Speed drawing is how you fix things. Yeah, I'm gonna practice. I definitely will. Again, I haven't drawn them in years. I used to draw them before and they weren't bad, but I haven't drawn them in years, so. Well, I mean, drawn them where they looked well. We drew the Rake. What was this thing before? A T-Rex. No, a Velociraptor. My mistake. T-Rex was earlier. Also drew this thing. We drew boob. That's true. We did. We did draw boob. We did. We absolutely did. We drew boob. Did I just do that? Yes, I did. It's my live stream. We drew a weird spaceship. We drew an alien. We wrote the word X-File. We made a noodle, and we gave them all top hats. Beware, everything from this point on has a top hat. Oh. Actually, I don't know why these don't have top hats. Maybe because I drew them on the same... That's why. Oh my god, I didn't know I did that. Doot. No top hat? Top hat. No top hat? Top hat. Okay. Then we drew a banana and a creepy banana. We drew a bowl of cereal and then a bowl of cereal here. We also drew a duck, like a French girl from Titanic, I think. That came from. We drew a pie that was growing out of control. Drew a bouquet. The fault, the Giru fault or whatever it's called. A T-Rex in a diaper. We also drew Batman. We drew a cat with a top hat that I slowly turned into a slender thing. We drew an invisible woman. We drew an eyeball. I drew an eyeball. Nobody asked for that one. And we drew Ralph the flag dog. And that was about it. We had a lot of fun today, but it is already 20 minutes over the time that I thought I would be ending. Whew, and I'm kind of tired, so I'll take a couple of last-minute questions. Let this timer run to like exactly 8:30 for me, and we'll call it ends. TonyTube HD. I don't generally give shout-outs, but I do comment and respond to nearly everyone. So yeah, if you guys have questions, send me questions and we'll figure out what's going on. and then I can shut this stuff off and stuff. No, I don't speak any other languages. I almost spoke other languages, but I really don't. My favorite creepypasta, I don't have one. I think that creepypastas are very badly written, and so I'm not interested in them so much. I will not, Catherine. It's okay. I've got it. I got it on point. All right, Babadook. I hope you do. I'm good, Naomi. Favorite color? Red, I think. It used to be red, so I'm gonna go with red, but I really don't know. Because it probably changed. Yeah, that's a thing we cannot do. That's fine. I don't really enjoy it. That wasn't a conversation I wanted to have. I just, stated that I messed up because I'm bad at them. Where did I get all these stories? Most of them are from the place, the Reddit r/short scary stories. But a lot of them I write on my own, and some of them I get from other places. So all over the place, really. Where are the gummy bears? I'm sorry I didn't draw the gummy bears. I'm not going to draw the gummy bears because I am exhausted. My hand hurts. What is that in the background? That is a creature that will hunt you down and eat you. Because that's what it does. What was my best drawing? My best drawing so far, there was a drawing that I did for a very recent Thing Under the Water story. And my camera messed up the art, but it looked really good when I saw it. Because I had done it in a special way, it kind of looked really creepy. And that was what I considered my best drawing to be. What is my name? My name is Timothy Dumont. You're not dumb because you're 9. A lot of people think that 9-year-olds are dumb, but it's not true. There's a difference between dumb and inexperienced. Yes, I really did eat dirt. It was not fun. If I were to become any creepypasta, who would I be? Slenderman, for sure. Do I have any pets? Do I have any pets? I think I can't count them as mine. I live with a couple of cats. Oh, Skill Shadow. I see what you did there. Hey, Roxy the Piet Fox. I think that was supposed to be pirate. You're, You're a delightful acquaintance, Tony Doob. Why did I eat dirt? Because I wanted Yu-Gi-Oh cards really bad and I was a stupid kid. Jeff the Killer versus Ben Drowned, who would win? Ben Drowned would win. Ben Drowned is supernatural. Jeff the Killer is not. Have I ever made a design on a cake? Nope, but I'd love to. I am all open for doing new things that are different. Did I mispronounce it again, Catherine? I hope I didn't. What is my YouTube profile picture? It is a drawing I made a long time ago. I'm thinking of changing that. No, I cannot subscribe to your channel. I only subscribe to channels that I like, TonyTube. And I don't know what your channel is, as I've never seen it. Because it wasn't pleasant. I once ate dirt, and it was not a pleasant time. I got really sick after it. Have you been in the banana bus? Nope, I haven't. I have heard of Majora's Mask. I haven't played it all the way through because I could not get interested in it because of the repetition. I do own a Wii U. Well, I don't own a Wii U, but there is a Wii U in my house that I'm able to use. I cannot check out channels that people suggest. I cannot check out everybody's channels. It would be too many channels that I would be checking out. I can tell you that I have checked out people's channels before. That's not true so much, Jen. I think it's that at a certain age, your brain cells start to die, I guess. But that age is in the like 20s. It can be bad. Stick figures can be super tough. I sleep looking up, so there's no way for me not to. T-Lo... No, I haven't. 8-bit. Hey, let's not threats on this thing. Do I like Mortal Kombat? I haven't played the recent one, but I have played a couple and they were okay. How long have I been an artist? As long as my YouTube channel has been up, which is about going on 2 years. Do I believe in ghosts? I well believe them when I see one, or when I have a situation that involves one. When did I start my love of art? I've always had a love of art. Got swatted. Like slapped? Yeah, I've been slapped. Favorite video on my channel? I don't have one. I work really hard on each one, and I really like each one of my channels. Do I have a sing-song tone? Is that something that's happening right now? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't care. No, I haven't played Alice is Dead, but I watched Markiplier play it. No, I do not have a Twitch account. TonyTube HD. Do not ask for people in my stream to subscribe to your channel, or I will ban you. Also, it's really bad for your YouTube channel to ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Unless it's like in a video, unless you've proved that your content is good. It's really bad to ask in another person's stuff for people to jump on to subscribe to your channel. On your own stuff, in your own comments, that's fine. But on other people's things, it's really bad. And actually, it's kind of offensive. Good, Catherine. You do that. That's a great plan. Do I believe in the afterlife? I can't answer that. Because I have a video coming up explaining exactly what my beliefs in afterlife are. Okay. I sometimes use reference, but not all the time. I think... Oh, I'm always nervous. I'm nervous right now. Is it supposed to be Pirate? Roxy the Pirate Fox? Hey, Parker Hound. I'm actually about to stop. So... Catrino. Catrino is actually kind of neat. Alright, well, I think that's it. I wanted to continue talking to you guys, but I think it's time to I think it's time for me to go. I'm feeling kind of tired and I need to relax and stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Oh no, I don't have any gaming videos on my channel, and I will not ever have gaming videos on my channel. Okay, let's see here. Oop. See you.